So it seems like that little thing that I did fixed the game.
Stream elements. Welcome to my channel. Nightbot.
So
Welcome
we
to
will
my
overwrite
channel.
this just so that we can then see the cutscenes. So the only reason why I'm overwriting. Plus, I didn't really do anything other than just mess around with some settings. So yeah, game hasn't crashed yet. So that's why that was happening. Apparently, devs, you should have ended that in a default. You know. Okay, finally we gotta see the cutscene too. Okay, you guys ate that one too. Okay, so we really don't miss much. Let's also turn down that sensitivity setting too. There we go. That's better. Yeah, no HUD, so it's a long little fish. I'm glad I didn't. Oh. I assume. Yeah, here we go. Bolt cutters. Oh, something. Can I jump? No. I did not know what that was about. Oh, right. Bolt cutters. Like, how am I going to get. Really?
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Thank you for that, Mr. Random Voice in my head. Really? I can't break that either? Oh, I thought I saw something else there.
What a putrid offering.
Oh, that's a whale. Okay. So much guts.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Chosen. Chosen for what? Who are you? How do we know each other? Why should I know you? Why should I want to know you? Why can't I go through these bars?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh, I can't turn it back on.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Just an email when you know that we may be able to start sending money in marketplace plan. Now instead of waiting for open enrollment. Sounds like a scam. Swipe Jones. 15 bucks an hour for it. Ooh, the ancient ally. Okay, yeah, that UCCU one is most likely a scam. Can I leave?
I have business here to attend to.
Nah.
I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader.
Why is it actually doing for that? Wait. It's pushing me out. Okay, fine.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Let's register everything to a cult. So we got eloquence, strength, medicine, dosage of a drug, diagnosis or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occult sciences, determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, expressing your knowledge, psychology, human behavior, understand the motives of a person, hidden objects, eloquence, influence by power of speech, investigation. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? Because this might be useful, And this, I'm assuming, will be useful in the game that has Cthulhu in the name.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Okay, that's
Mr. Pierce,
blackmail.
you do-
I don't blame him.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to
Wow.
me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Oh, you
Sarah,
do look
my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Well,
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I want to look at this first.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Fail a skill test.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A pressing cut, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I read about her mental frailty, fragility in the police report. Something's not right. Let's do these first, then do this one.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, let's restart from last checkpoint.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, let's...
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Okay, examine the painting, Pierce investigation.
Rather thin.
Oh, now we have to examine the painting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
Hey, we
It's
got
as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So,
this
Mr.
time we
Pierce,
didn't fail it.
what do you make of these elements?
Shouldn't take the pain lightly. Unlocked answer. Ooh.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right. It came...
And you think you're...
That is what you... Go to Dark...
Okay.
Darkwater?
It's
I
a
suppose.
dark...
Her husband, I believe...
I believe...
You must...
No, she...
Saw?
My daughter...
Alright, let's do this unlocked answer. Oh,
The
fuck.
sender's label mentions...
That's right.
And you think you're...
That is what you... Go to Dark...
Okay, well,
The
let's try
meaning
this.
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Alright.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater
Promontory?
right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream gone? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysteries and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Let's not drink.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. They described from him when he returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while their effects have been wearing off. Huh. Learning a Medicine Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world, symptoms, and suitable treatment. Ooh. So it looks like that we got this one up a little bit. Sanity. Nightmares. Inventory. Lost Battalion 10, 7, 18. Or 78. That would make more sense than 18. Clues. We got the painting. Dark Waters. We have people. Stefan. Charles Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins. And Simon Hawkins. Pierce. The case. Okay. Except the Sarah Hawkins case. I wonder if we could actually just like straight up refuse it. Pierce took the Hawkins case. A cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation.
We're almost there.
So foggy. Jagged rocks, shipwrecks, call of Cthulhu. Okay. Sweet. I don't know what a 3-4-year-old want.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Open. Snoop.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreements are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. Open. Go back. Why is that weird color? Oh. I was hoping to snoop without you being here.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
No kidding.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Pooper? Crouch. Yeah.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Can you go up? Oh, that's a nice little effect. Hey, Learning Medicines Volume 2. Nice. Okay, yeah, so it seems like that we are slowly getting that up more and more. And why is this all green? Like, is it a chemical that does it?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
A wooden leg. Can I? No. Fine. Okay, anything else?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Right here.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still eligible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who will want this information to be hidden?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I must explore. Terminal! Fine.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the Stranded Whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Documents are unreadable. Let's do these first.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay.
I'm looking
sounds
for
about
Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Dunka.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I do have... Yeah, so let's see then.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. Oh. So we can't get these any higher then. So maybe some... We'll get this one up to level 3, and then we'll go into psychology. Because then everything except for medicine and alcoholism will be in level 3. Which ain't bad. Okay, I want to go to the bar. I would never go to a bar myself. Personally.
Hey, be careful.
Did he trip him? Because I was texting my wife.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I didn't do anything. How to test elegance. Sorry, overdoing it. Strength. I did level up my elegance, so let's try doing this.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information. not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it's
Her
true.
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What if I do this again?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it, anything else?
Captain Fitz...
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Drink anything?
Captain...
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Drink anything?
Captain...
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Drink anything?
Okay.
what do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous then.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Yeah, we saw them.
So they made you...
You need to...
I've got what I need.
Anything...
That'll be all for now.
So we need to talk to Branley, inside warehouse 16, or 36.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Oh, wow. The shanty. May 21st, 1847. There needs to be space there. Just saying. The Scylla returned to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch on the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of a formidable toothed whales, the cthulhu, is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck and part of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. The surviving sailors told of a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritionist benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Mark is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. Contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special events, random whale. Celebrating the return of our brave whalers. All the staff of this random whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with family or friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
He said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Oh, dude, look at his hand and arm.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, wow, that's 68.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat.
Okay, fine. Okay, now who's friendly again?
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back.
Wait, who is Bradley? Who the heck is Bradley?
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Have you seen how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Who are you?
Where do you think you're going?
Say.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there.
What?
It's
But I want
dangerous.
you.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
No. I will not.
You again? I told you to be—
No need to get work.
You again?
No need.
Okay.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice.
Because I told you so.
Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now, please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a...
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner... And I... Now, please...
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way to
You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. He's got something trouble.
Let's see if we can find a way in, shall we? I thought that was the werewolf.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who's St. Brenda?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Let's find about the island.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
We'll let you guys go back to your drunkenness. I want to explore more. Who are you? Can I talk to you? No? Why? Why can't I not talk to you? I would like to talk to you. Oh. Hey, here's that statue that these guys were talking about. Oh, there's green slime on that.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. Looks like Phoenician. Or a very primitive runic script. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
This language, it's a whole lot older than this statue. This language.
Okay, interesting. Anything else? No. Food? No. Oh, did we do it?
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Maybe if I had my physical strength up, I could break it, potentially. That could be interesting. I wonder what's in there. Sadly, the game's saved, so... Wait. Hang on. I must know. I must know what's inside. I shall not give up until I find out. Dang it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Fine. Too bad the game saved right at that point. Can I talk to you? No. It's not a very comfortable looking home.
Why, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that
Voldemort?
you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, well, I'm saying there's something
Who's this guy?
inside.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat sent me. Ooh.
I bid you, gentlemen.
Yeah, Elkins is at 40%. So it's halfway. Let's give it a shot.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw go die of thirst.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you,
We saw you go die of thirst.
So I guess I might have failed on that one.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you, gentlemen.
Okay.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay, so...
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Probably this way then? In there? No?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Okay, hang on. I finished exploring. Alright, now I go in. Find hidden items. The spot hidden item skills allows you to detect hidden items in a close area. Ooh, leather.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
And a
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Ah.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Mount the ratcheting device and the handle or not. Okay, I feel like that I'm missing something, but what? Who, what, where, when, why, and how? Oh.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Dun, dun,
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
There we go. Oh, am I missing something else then? What am I missing? How? What am I missing here? Oh, that might help. Aha!
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Why was that so hard to find?
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Oh, nice. Looks like that I passed his strength test. Let's see if there's anything else here first. That could almost be like stacked bread. I guess we haven't really talked to these guys over here since we got into the island. Can I go back? No. Okay, fine.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Can I take this, maybe? Please? I really have my life.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Okay.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Burn! Burn!
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come...
Drinking it, anything else?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland, then...
I've got what I need.
Anything?
That'll be all.
Okay, I won't go up here then. And just talk to this guy one last time.
You're back again. What can I...
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Alright. Well, that is supposed to lead us to the hint to go over here. If we have not already found on this. Okay. very, very smoky.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Try and have a flame out right now. I feel like I should not. I can't put it out via water. The heck? What the? Oh! Is that tentacles? See the pricing of the hallucination. Okay. Let's see about okay. Oh, sanity. Here we go. Mental trauma. The submerged city. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of a human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision nevertheless disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. What's with... Oh. I was gonna say, what's with that glowing?
This is primitive.
Really? That's all that you can say is that it's just primitive? Even I could have told you that. But I don't remember when I watched Skilly McPhilly playing this one that he actually went in that way. Wait, first we go this way. I must explore. Nothing. Okay. Now we can go.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Jump. Reconstruction. Ooh. First, before we do that, let's actually just explore everything in here. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Oh, that's bright. Ah, my eyes.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine? It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
I guess if it's like old enough, like back in time-wise,
What happened
painkillers
here?
would've been a lot more expensive. expensive.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I think that's everything. Ah, Brittany! Alright, I guess we're going this way then.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Team up. Someone else. We'll say that for the last. I'd rather team up with him.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Quite literally.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, wow.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Be easier in the helicopter. Get down to the Hawkins mansion. The stranger. So now we're on chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Oh, garden. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partially cleared, charred painting. Interrupted in his searchings by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the mansion. Looks like this guy's been in a scar fight or two.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore.
Why would you?
His guilt torments him enough as it
See what
is.
happens if I
Are we
problem
gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
One more question.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Sure, why not?
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Exploration. Small wooden whale. Figure of a whale carved from wood. It's a sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Huh. That's odd. Can I go back? Like, can I go out? I need to know. No. Bow. Okay, time to go this way.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693. John Yekwa. Go this way. Wait. Okay, well maybe this way now.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh, I thought it was something to get. Man, wish I had a flashlight.
This entrance is still in use.
Huh.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Ooh. Well, I didn't really want to actually do that. I didn't think that would trigger. I want to explore more, find more cool stuff.
This gate is locked.
What's all the way down here? Why is this even a path? I must know these things. I'm too much of explore. Ooh, hello. What's this about?
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Oh, before I go breaking into the place.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Bourbon? Like alcohol, I'm guessing, or something? Okay, why can I do that? So he lives technically on the property, but not in the property. Ooh, can I, let me yoink the axe. Let me yoink the axe! I ain't got to ask you a question. Wah ha 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 ha.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Oh, hang on. I now need to see why they were over the other way.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop wasting my time.
I could burn this for you if you want. Make this a little bit better fire. You know, just a thought. Just a thought. I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord sustained me. Psalms 3:5. Oh, it's graves.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
So that's what he was doing over here.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor
This
kid.
must be the child's.
Poor kid.
1924, okay. So we know the rough years around 1924-ish. 1883 to 1924, 1892 to 1924. Wow. Wait, so 1883, 1892, that's what, like 8 years apart?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I thought that I had to go over there before to progress the story, but apparently not. There we go.
Let's take a look inside.
Enter.
I'm with you.
Alright, maybe we should stop there for now? I'd say that's, what? This has been, what, an hour and a half? That's not bad progress on that. Pierce and Officer Brandley explore in the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to employers, keeps watch on the place. Armed with his axe, Pierce and Brandley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Alright, so we got 3. So let's do psychology.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Well, they had meat. Something happened.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
I do not want to reconstruct. I want to explore first. How far can I explore right now? I wonder.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
That's pretty cool.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Hunter, by the looks of it. Was he hunting camel? Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Okay. Ooh.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Can you still... Yes. Bright light. Warning.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Oh, I thought that I already activated that. My bad. There we go.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, it's a painting. Is that really all I can investigate here? It's just this? Oh. Huh. That's weird. Yum 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 yum. I ate his soul. Oh, here we go. Wasn't
The
let me
boy
do that
was
before.
probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Anything else to investigate? I cannot run in this mode, it seems like, unfortunately. And hello, whoever joined in. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu. The Last Supper clue. Okay. Oh, his eye follows me. Oh, that's cool. Ah, so nothing in here directly. Bright. Ah, it's bright. Okay, we got.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
That would be about 10 o'clock.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Maybe. I do not know.
They had a fight.
Flash oil lamp.
Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
What am I missing? Oh, that.
Did someone escape the fire?
Okay, so we got him hurting her. And I cannot get out, so I'm still missing at least one thing. What am I missing here? Help me out, chat. I know it's delayed for you, but still. Because we got this. And I can't bring out my lighter, otherwise I would. We got the smash oil lamp. We got the heavy drinking potential. Like, oh, my head hurts. Let me just drink this real fast. Maybe that'll help. No. Oh, wait. It shows that we have everything. Is my game just bugged? Because it should let me exit out of the reconstruction mode. Unless I'm missing... Oh. There we go.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Tentacles. There we go. Now we can leave.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Police botches investigation, clues don't match. Fire wasn't just an
I
accident.
firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
They had a fight. It's a crime of passion. Mwah, mwah, mwah. No.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Alright. Let's get maybe... Is my sanity still good?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Okay.
This door is locked.
Smash it. I don't matter, they're all dead. Okay. History of medicine in the 15th, 18th century. The X is a 10, the 5 is a, or the V is a 5. If it's after, if the 1 is after the 5, the V, it goes up. If it's before, it goes down. So that'd be 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a collection of 18th century. Actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. Doesn't deal with influences of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. Well, our medical actually just went up too. So about like one more and then we got medical level 2, which would be kind of nice.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Let me go in. Ooh, upstairs. No.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I don't like that noise.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A classic especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I think I read that book once in school. Elementary, maybe. Like, I know the title. Looks pretty good painter. It's definitely not ominous at all, is it? Who just paint that? It's weird. Hey,
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body comparative analysis. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Hey, that should be in level 2. What? Really? How's that not level 2? Should be level 2 from that. Ah, that's annoying.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
I'd say so.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Hear what? I did not hear anything. Wait. Why is this now open? This was blocked before. I swear it was blocked before. Am I crazy, chat? I wonder that they're using the whale oil. That's why it's burning that greenish color. Could be.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Staple diets.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings.
Okay.
Her style sure is 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Rare edition of
Another
Judas
story
Vern's
about the
novel.
mysteries of the deep.
Crowbar.
A crowbar could prove useful.
Okay, what do I need a crowbar for, though?
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, I believe me, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Ashton Wells. Huh. So she was what? Disturbing some guy's clientele? Okay, and that is where we could jump off there, but we're not. Ugh. Rats.
Locked.
Ah. Ooh, there's something hidden here. Ooh, an office key. Sarah Hawkins' office was for sealed. What's up here?
This door is locked.
Ah. There we go.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, I thought there was something underneath there. Hello? Anyone here? Well, nothing in here itself that I can at least do. Yeah!
Perfect.
We got it.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Kind word to his wife. Fate brought us together and forever would bind us. Sweet nothings.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow. $350. 410. 1160. Wow. Returned. A lot for expeditions. One for a client, a few for clients. JF, Dr. F, AD, the Shambler for FS, gift. It's the only thing on here that's actually named.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, I swore that I saw something right up here. Wait. It's not wait, huh? Oh, is this just like a big old circle? There's, oh.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Interesting. Okay, it seems like I'm still... Am I missing something in here? Yes. What am I missing and how? Wow. Look at that. That's a lot of locks. Oh, here we go. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors and anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? There we go. Alright, we got it. We can now actually officially move on. Okay, I guess we go up. Because I think this room was locked. Was it not?
Is anyone there?
Grab the lantern! Grab the lantern! Thank you. Isn't that a painting of me?
You! Stop!
Catch thief by one look in here first.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Alright guys, I think that might be a good time
I'll cover you.
End this one here. Oh, it's so much easier to see now too, which is so good.
This door was closed earlier.
Okay.
Where did he go? It looks like an old Seaway map.
They make up a journey. Oh, there's coordinates on these. Interesting.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from
Do you
one of
really
his
think that
foreign
your
trips.
fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Map hand drawn by Charles Hawkins, some places in circle.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
In this photograph, Charles and Fitzroy are poised with third man.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
These letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They're tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Everything is pointing to Darkwater. Scylla, the Priscilla. Oh, no, the Prodigal, the Orphan, and St. Chandlin. So these are probably whaling coordinates, maybe? Russia, Siberia. Oh, interesting. So maybe like Darkwater?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentiment.
So there's the Atlantic, the Westerns.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Hey!
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Force it, do nothing, use a crowbar. Well, if we fail the strength test, we'll use a crowbar.
Great. I managed to force the gears.
Oh,
Looks
awesome.
like I've triggered something.
Well done, Pierce.
So yeah, this must have been the other alternative way of doing it, which is maybe linked to finding exactly where Darkwater is on that map. Creepy tunnel? Okay, I guess just go right in. Hey! Tunnels under Hawkins' mansion. Inside Hawkins' mansion, the scene of the fire revealed secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof. When the hooded man leapt into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Ah. And we're still good on sanity. Cool. I got Bradley and Silas. Places, Darkwater, the mansion, the well, and the occult. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like that we miss any clues here. Or here. Or here. Oh. think that's
That guy
probably where
must
they
have
were
already
going to be
gotten
ending
far.
this one.
Yeah.
We'll
And he had a
see
direct
what
means of entry to the
happens
crime scene.
tomorrow.
We must find him.
Alright. Not bad, especially once I figure out why those crashing so often. We're able to figure that out.